Hello, welcome to Leap Taken. Here at Leap Taken, I talk about all things witchy, craft-related, law of attraction, manifesting, esoteric, and everything else in between. So let's get into this video. This is an in-between for sure. I have cut up a bunch of images that I just Googled to set up a Book of Shadows altar. Essentially, this will act as, and this is just some extra paper coming soon onto this, but this is going to act as a pop-up Book of Shadows, or excuse me, why am I saying Book of Shadows? It is a pop-up Book of Shadows, but a pop-up altar in my Book of Shadows. So I have the elements that one would be accustomed to on an altar: a cauldron, salt, incense, smoke. I have athame here as well, candle, water, just the pentacle, crystals, just some feminine energy, or symbol of feminine energy. I love this particular one. And the chalice, and I have a bell over here, and this is supposed to represent a wand. So I have all these different images, and what I'm going to do is create the altar cloth, which I grabbed some of this paper from, I think this is, I like this. It's very busy, but I love it. But I also really like these papers. So I'm figuring, we'll see, because I think what's going to end up happening is I want to cut this edge and use some of this, and I'll cut the edge of this as well, and maybe like the moon symbol. But I am going to stop talking and I am going to set this up, and you will see how it turns out. So your guess is as good as mine, because it's not like I have this all ready to go. So this will be interesting, but let me kind of give you an idea. So when I'm doing it, you'll know what I'm doing. Prime example with this. So I need it so because the book has to close. So I love the idea of putting this here, but I'm not just putting things flat on the paper. My intention is for this to sort of pop up. That's why I said pop up. So I'm going to sort of bend this, hold this picture so that it's up. So either I'm going to go like this or like this, but I think something like this. So these images are like facing up, or at least lean back like this. That way it gives the, visual illusion of these things are actually sitting up, not just on a paper, on a page. Hence the term pop up. And yes, my intention is to actually use this, because when you are in a position, if you saw my more recent video, when you are in the position where you don't have the energy to take yourself to your altar, let's say you are in the bed, you're not feeling well. If you are in a position where you physically can't do it, or mentally, emotionally, you just don't have it in you, if you can grab your book, you can maybe do some work visuals, but you have the book in front of you to work with. And that, for some people, it's just the tool. This is all the tool you need. You don't physically need to pick up anything. It's just a visual representation, and it becomes real. You can consecrate it and everything, and then it becomes a real altar for you. And maybe you just have someone bring you your book, and you sit there, or you have it near you, and you just sit there. You can meditate, you can cast spells, just using your mind, speaking a charm, whatever it is you need to do. So this is what I mean when I did the video about lazy witches, putting the work in when you have the energy so you can reap from it when you don't. This is what it looks like, doing things like this. You can do your own version. Maybe you want to take an old like a game board, like a toy game, open up it like Monopoly, something like that, and you can completely transform it to be your altar. You can change it, get some paper, some stickers, and you can, or some vinyl or something like that, and you can change it into what you want it to be. You can just think about it. You can add like lace on the edges to appear like an altar cloth. You can do all sorts of stuff to really transform it. And then when you're done, you just fold it up and you can put it away. That's something I would probably keep like underneath, like if you have any space under your coffee table, or like even under the bed. in a place where you might need to pull that out where you normally wouldn't, or maybe it's something you just like to use. But do you see, hopefully you're following my point about this, of if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, because sometimes we don't feel like getting ready. All right, I'll move on from here. So let me go ahead and get this down. Hopefully you enjoy.
There we have it, my pop-up altar. So I wanted the images to sort of come to life, and I think having it like this will be super helpful. Now, as I use this book, of course it's gonna, be flattened a little bit, but it still will pop up somewhat. So I look forward to that. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Mika. This is Leap Taken. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Consider hitting the join button to join Leap Taken membership here. It supports the channel and there are some wonderful perks. Also, please head over to my website, leaptaken.com. Check out the services that I offer and let me know in the comments what you think. Will you do something like this? Does this make sense to you? All right, so I hope you enjoy. Bye.